All right, guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, I wasn't going to talk about this, but I figured why the hell not? Because it's been irking me, and it needs to be said. Now, a couple of months ago, I made a video on 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson, and in that video, I talked about. Well, I said that 50 Cent was a rat. And I stand by that to this day. And this was going on around the time when he was promoting the documentary on Netflix, the P. Diddy documentary. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of P. Diddy and the things that he's done in the past. But I call 50 Cent a rat because of that documentary, because I knew what was behind that. You know, it was a personal situation with him, with Puffy. You know, he had a vendetta because of his baby moms, because of a woman that didn't want his ass. So that, to me, that was a rat move. That was a sucker move to me. Now he's trending again, and not for being a rat, I would say, more for being a despicable human being, in my opinion. Help me understand this. How did we go from T.I. wanting to do a versus battle with you to you getting on social media posting a unflattering picture of his wife for some cheap laughs, or to try to embarrass him or embarrass her and get up under his skin? How do we go to that? How do we get to how do we get there? Instead of you, if you didn't want to do it, just pull T.I. aside and say, hey man, I don't want to do a versus battle. Why couldn't you just do that? And yeah, I saw the videos with King, T.I.'s son, and I heard a lot of people saying that he took it too far. And let me say this: maybe he did take it too far, but I understand. I understand you're talking about his mother, and yeah, he's going to feel some type of way about that. I probably wouldn't have said those things, but I don't fault him for saying those things. I get it. He was hot. I get it. You like I said, you're talking about his mother. Now, here's my questions. I got a few questions. Why is it that 50 Cent continues to get into these altercations with his peers, these guys all around him? I mean, you got T.I., you got Ja Rule, you got Jim Jones, you got Rick Ross, Floyd Money Mayweather Jr., Vivica Fox, and the list goes on. He never seems to stop getting into these altercations with everyone. And it makes me wonder, is there some type of underlying issue there with him? Some type of trauma that's causing him to just lash out at people? I don't know. Maybe someone can answer that. But here's my advice to 50 Cent. Why don't you use your platform and your fame to uplift people, uplift your community, instead of getting into these altercations? Why not do that? That would be a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. I think a lot of that. You're 50 years old. You're 50 years old. And number two, why is it that a lot of grown men are co-signing that juvenile type behavior? I see it in all these comment sections. Grown ass men, just co-signing a 50-year-old man acting like a damn kid. Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing now? So like I said, use your platform to uplift people. That would be, like I said, that would be something that, that would surprise a lot of us out there. Or better yet, how about you sit your old ass down before one of these YNs make an example out of you? Yeah, I think that would be best. But anyway, that's my rant, guys. That's all I got to say about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.